In a crowd, the individual vanishes, consciousness dissolves, and a new collective mind is born with fervent, impulsive, and easily swayed instincts. This isn't just a dry observation. It's a mirror, forcing us to confront an uncomfortable truth. Individual intelligence is drained, replaced by a blind and irresistible power. Gustave Le Bon's 19th century work, The Crowd, a study of the popular mind, became one of the most haunting texts on how crowds operate. It's a deep dissection into humanity's shared unconscious, revealing that crowds can build civilizations but also plunge entire societies into darkness. In our modern world, saturated with social media, amplified news, and political rhetoric, Le Bon's insights are incredibly relevant. The spread of rumors, the power of slogans, the prestige of leaders, aren't these all replaying what he warned about over a century ago? So, in moments of collective cheering, hands clapping, voices shouting, hearts full of fervor, do we ever ask ourselves if we are truly deciding or merely echoing the thousands around us? The greatest paradox lies here. Humans crave freedom, yet are ready to lose it at the call of the collective. Is what we call individual freedom merely a thin veneer, constantly at risk of being stripped away in an instant? The lingering question for each of us is, when standing in a crowd, how much of us still belongs to ourselves, and how much has been dissolved into the anonymous whole? As these reflections close, a chilling sensation emerges. Most of us, immersed in the collective, are no longer truly ourselves. Individual intelligence can vanish in a unanimous shout. Cautious doubts are swept away by firm assertions. The prudent I recedes to make way for collective instinct. Perhaps true freedom isn't retreating from the collective, but maintaining the ability to observe, even when merged into a sea of people. I leave you with a necessary skepticism. Who are you when standing in a crowd? Do you still retain yourself? Or have you become a piece of another intelligence, invisible yet powerful? And if one day you realize you are shouting, cheering, or raging exactly like thousands around you, will you have the courage to stop, look at that crowd, and recognize the mechanism that controls everything? That question isn't easy, but the discomfort is the reward. For if you still wonder, you haven't been completely swept away.